I think Egan has been. So if anything, that look at that sheet. Ava Howard. Out. Got it. That's what she goes by.
Benson for the point.
Back to better through the block and down.
Active pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Here at the Ada-Borup-West High School, we are set for another Pine to Prairie Conference matchup as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars play host to the Winnie-Mac Patriots here on the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Winnie-Mac currently looking for their first win of the season and hoping to upset a hot-handed Cougars team. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars, on the other hand, having a much different look to their season as they currently are on a 7-game winning streak and have recently been ranked into the top 10 of the state by the Minnesota Coaches Poll. We will have more when we come back on KRGB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Back here at the Ada-Borup-West High School, I am Jerry Peralta, and joining me soon will be Kevin Kochman here on the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Both looking at this matchup, Cougars coming in at 13-2 on a 7-game win streak. The Winnie-Mac Patriots having a much different season, winless so far. Last week they played 2 tough matchups, and here for the here for your Georgetown Farmers Elevator pregame coach's comments. We had a chance to sit down with the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Jim Lee, and hear what he had to say coming into tonight's matchup. Here alongside head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Jim Lee. Coach, coming into tonight, last week you were down a few players. What's the health of the team looking like this week compared to last?
Well, I think we're about the same as everybody else. We always have some injuries popping in there. You never know about the virus popping in when it's least expected. So, but I think that we're no worse than we are any other match we've had this season.
Last week you were down Brooke Scherfenberg. Is she going to be active this week?
She should be.
Last week you get the big win over Foston. How does that obviously it was a big one. How are you feeling after that big win?
Well, we knew Foston's a really good team, but we still have some other matches coming up here I think are very important to us, including here this week when we have a home court advantage here, so we want to go take advantage of that both tonight and Thursday night.
Yeah, I heard this week is a little bit of a revenge week, and especially starting with tonight against Winnie-Mac. What's going to be what are going to be the big things for you and your team tonight?
Well, I think the biggest thing is our serve receive, because you know that every team's going to come out and get some points off serve, so we want to make sure that our serve receive is top notch. And I think if our serve receive is top notch, that we should be okay here tonight. But it definitely comes on the serve receive.
And you were recently ranked into the top 10 by the Minnesota Coaches Poll. I mean, do you feel you and your team are now getting the respect that you feel you deserve?
Slightly, not enough. I don't think that the teams in northern Minnesota have this season or last season. I think it's tougher for people to get out and watch other teams, but in the same respect, if they don't show respect, then we'll earn it.
And you mentioned earning it, and Lauren Thompson last week definitely earned a lot of respect as she had 13 kills in both, or 19 kills total for the week. Do you feel she's going to be getting the same kind of attention now moving forward than she probably would have in the games past?
If anybody focuses on one player, we'll have other players that can go ahead and put the ball down. So there's other areas that I think that are highly skilled in our team, whether it's blocking, setting, passing, digging or serve receive. We don't look at just killing as being somebody that's to focus on our team. There's other aspects that other teams can focus on with our team too.
Coach, any other keys and final thoughts for tonight?
Definitely serve receive number one, and number two is going to be serving. We got to make sure we serve tough tonight. We have not served at the level I want to see since our home tournament. We want to get back to that level.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Here, and going back to what Coach Jim Lee had to say, he feels the Cougars have not earned enough respect, and definitely that him and his team have gone out and earned the respect of a lot of teams, as we saw last week, picking up a big win against Boston 3-0, and the Cougars definitely want to keep that going and keep earning the respect of everybody else. When we come back, we will hear from the head coach of the Winnie Mac Patriots, Tanya Hamry, here on KRJB 106.5 FM and YourLiveEvent.com. Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School as the Ada-Borup-West Pep Band welcomes us back to the Bitcoin pregame show and the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Pregame coaches comments, the Georgetown Farmers Elevator thanks you for selling your grain and purchasing your seeds, chemical and agronomy services from Georgetown Farmers Elevators. They're working for you, the area farmer. We had a chance to talk with head coach of the Winnie Mac Patriots, Tanya Hamry, as her and her team are coming into this winless. And let's hear what she had to say about coming into tonight facing a very tough Ada-Borup-West Cougars team. Here alongside head coach of the Winnie Mac Patriots, Tanya Hamry. And coach, this season, obviously it's been a tough one. Your team has been very competitive. What's going to be the key for picking up your first win tonight against a very strong Ada-Borup-West Cougars team?
Well, they have a big block that goes up, so we really got to make sure we're playing good defense. Got to cover our hitters, and just play defense. We haven't had that big of a block going up either, so we switched some stuff around and have the girls try out some different stuff. So we'll see what happens tonight.
When you say different stuff, you like different formations, different kind of lineups?
Different lineups. We moved Savannah out to an outside. She's been middle for us. And we moved Liv to a middle spot. She still sets for us in a 6-2, but just to try a couple different things. But yeah, it's gone good in practice. So we tried one game with it, so they're kind of new to the rotation. So kind of bugs that we had to figure out, but a little bit more smooth tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. You speak of bugs last week. You started off a lot slower than you normally would. in those two matchups. And coming into tonight, what are you going to be looking for to get going a lot quicker?
Well, yeah, we start off, really slow. It's like we get the fight in, but it's a little bit too late to catch up on. And, that's what we've been working on in practice. We have to attack hard right away and just recover quick from your mistakes. Sometimes, volleyball is just such a mentality switch that, recovering is going to be key tonight, because they're going to get kills, they're going to get blocks. We just got to keep attacking, but we got to start right from the beginning.
And I mean, so far this season, what have you seen has been some of the bigger strengths from your team?
Well, we have a lot of young girls too with the seniors, so just kind of combining them has really been a key. And trust is huge on the court, especially with volleyball, so that's come a long way. And our attacking has gotten a lot better. From Savannah moving her outside, I like that a lot better. She's got a good swing out there. And some of the younger girls are getting a little more confidence on the court attacking, so that's been fun to see progress, and we just want to put it all together.
Coach, any keys and final thoughts for tonight?
No, I'm just excited. We have a normal game tonight, so COVID's starting to hit, and so we're just excited to have every match and play hard and have fun.
Yeah, definitely, and thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Play hard and fast. Keys for the Winnie Mac Patriots. They are going to have to attack early and often in order to come away victorious against a very strong Ada-Borup-West Cougars team. When we come back, we will continue the Bitker Inc. pregame show, and we'll bring in Kevin Kochman for the rest of the pregame, for the rest of the Bitker Inc. pregame, and here for some keys for tonight's matchup. Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School, continuing the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Bitker Inc., the savings fall into your pocket with $10 off all Lucas Oil changes on your vehicle at Bitker Inc. Fall into more savings with Lucas Oil changes at Bitker Inc. Call Bitker Inc. at 456-7467. That's 456-7467. Hi, I'm Jerry Peralta, and I'm bringing in Kevin Kochman as we are getting mere moments away from this Pine to Prairie Conference matchup between the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Winnie Mac Patriots. Ada-Borup-West looking to extend their 7-game win streak, as they've had the hot hand as of late, and especially with 2 big wins during their homecoming week. Nothing better than going 2-0 during homecoming. Those two wins coming against Bagley and Foston. Foston being one of their toughest challenges so far this season, and they managed to show how resilient they were against the Greyhounds when they swept them 3-0. And in each set, the Cougars were actually down and in a deficit. In the set 1, they were down by as much as 6-0. The Cougars clawed their way back for a 25-17 win. In the second set, saw 9 different ties between the Greyhounds and the Cougars, but the Cougars came away with a 25-22 set victory. And to round that out, Lauren Thompson with 6 kills on the night led the Cougars to a 25-13 sweep against Boston. And thanks to that win, the Cougars are now set atop the Pine to Prairie Conference and are now getting recognized for their level of play, as they are now ranked 10th in the state for the Minnesota Coaches Poll. And this is a team who has really showed their grit and determination as of late, Kevin.
Yeah, they sure have. They just continue to grow, Jerry, and that's something that Coach Lee has mentioned to me multiple times since we started talking in August, and then now just where they're at right now, where he's seeing the team go, and talking about just the overall health. Team is healthy, team is doing what they need to do. Just continue to grow, continue to work on those fine skills. To get to be ranked in the state, as Coach mentioned, yeah, it's great. Not something, not anything that gets the kids excited, but it certainly shows the respect that they're receiving. Big week this week. Matchup against Winnie Mac tonight, and then Lake Park Audubon Thursday for the Cougars. Cougars lost to both teams last year. So, it's a redemption week, so to speak. Winnie Mac still looking for that first win of the season. Look at some of those keys for the Patriots. They just need to get something positive going from Jerry. I know we could talk about it all day long about, techniques, all these different things. They got to get momentum, and momentum is tough to come by, and the Cougar girls are one that when they get it, they haven't let it go a whole lot this year. So they want to try to maintain that themselves, but not letting the Patriots sniff that lead, those type of things. But looking at some of those keys to the match tonight. But yeah, tonight should be, and it always is, a pretty entertaining matchup with the Patriots and Cougars. Never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, definitely. You never know what you're going to get. And you look at the Winnie Mac Patriots, as we heard from head coach Hamry, she is testing out some new lineups, some new formations, and, they're still working out the bugs and the kinks we heard in the pregame coach's comments. And so it's definitely going to be something we will see tonight in this matchup against the Cougars. But the Patriots now have 2 games under their belt in this new formation, this new lineup that they have. So worked a little bit of the bugs out. You had the weekend off. You had Monday to practice, kind of get more kinks out. So you could look for the Patriots to now be more well-oiled in this new lineup than they have in last week. And it showed last week that this was a new lineup, as they started off really slow against Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal, and Fertile Beltrami.
So we're going to be headed off to the anthem break. So let's take another break here, Jerry, in the pregame show, and we'll get back with the anthem and the lineups and all that fun stuff, right?
Yep. Here on KRJB 106.5 and your live event. We'll be right back. back here at Ada-Borup-West High School as we are now mere moments away from the first serve here. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars playing host to the Winnie Mac Patriots. And here on the Bicker Inc. pregame show, we mentioned Winnie Mac coming in winless, looking for their very first win of the season, hoping to upset the Cougars. Cougars, on the other hand, with a 7-game win streak, looking to extend that to 8. And they have showed why they are deserving of being ranked number 10 in the state of Minnesota. Ada-Borup-West just wants nothing more than to earn the respect of every other team in the state. As we get set for first serve, we'll go ahead and kick over to the Norman County Implement starting lineups. Norman County Implement is hiring for lot maintenance, mechanics, and shop foreman positions. Talk to Chuck to apply. Talk to Chuck or Neil for sales. See Keith at the parts counter or call at 218-784-2961 for sales, parts, service work. Norman County Implement thanks you for your business. Getting things going, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars starting lineup. You have number 1, senior Kaylee Dahl. Number 2, senior Kasia Jones. Number 3, sophomore Sarah Prudzynski. Number 6, junior Lauren Thompson. Number 7, senior Kaylee Sipp. Number 9, junior Maddie Steen. Moving over for the Winnie Mac Patriots, coming in at number 2, the libero Kiana Tadman, the sophomore. Number 4, Olivia Winter, the right hitter, senior. Number 6, Natalie Newbert, the junior outside hitter, excuse me. Number 7, the senior middle hitter, Savannah Zvalin. Number 8, the sophomore setter, Kira Stuhog, excuse me. Number 9, the sophomore outside hitter, Emily Strom. And to round it out, number 14, the senior middle hitter, Haley Sander. And Kevin, you already mentioned some keys to the game for Winnie Mac. What are the keys to the game for the Cougars?
Serve receive. Coach Lee talks about that, getting it started. You got to receive that volleyball, get the passes up front so the setters can get to the hitters. Serve receive will be the biggest key there. Cougars head coach is Jim Lee, assisted by Jana Engel and Amy Johnson. For the Patriots of the Winnie Mac High School, Tanya Hamry is the head coach with Katarina Cornier and Jessica Strum, the assistants, as the Patriots in the blue and red and white, and the Cougars in the black, red, and white uniforms. As we see here, Jerry, at our broadcast concludes here, a pregame show from Bitker Inc. and our Norman County Implement starting lineups. Cougars will go right to left, Patriots left to right. That does not change. That continues to be a carryover from COVID situation last year. We're getting ready for this first serve here this evening, and the first serve tonight is going to be brought to you by
Markuson Accounting. Call Doug Markuson at 784-6002. Put Doug Markuson and Markuson Accounting Services of Ada to work for you.
All right. Very good. Cougars going right to left, and the Patriots will go left to right as we get you ready here for the first serve. So hang on out. Here we go. Jerry, you're going to take things and start us off the right way with the Cougars right to left, Patriots left to right.
Yep, Cougars getting ready to serve here getting ready for first serve. Doing the honors will be Sarah Prudzynski. She will kick things off for the Cougars. Checking into the game is Kiana Tadman for the Patriots at the libero. Double checking all the lineups here. Kaylee Sipp, Kasia Jones, Lauren Thompson, Sarah Prudzynski out on the floor for the Cougars. Prudzynski had a big game last Tuesday against Bagley as she serves received by the Patriots, set up, sent across, dug back up by the Cougars. Set, almost whiffed on that was Kaylee Sipp. Dug back up by the Cougars, have to set back up. Kaylee Sipp sends it across. It's going to bounce off the hands of Haley Sander, and Sipp with the first kill of the night. Sarah Prudzynski serving yet again. Sends that one across, dug back up by the Patriots. Set, just getting that over is Savannah Svaline. She'll put too much on that, and it'll go out of bounds for an error. Cougars now up 2-0 early in this first set. Set by the Patriots. Svaline sends it across, dug back up by the Cougars. Faked out, or Sip looked like she was getting ready, but Brooke Scherfenberg is going to send that one down, and they're going to give her the kill, saying it touched a Patriots' hand off of the tip. Sarah Prudzynski now. Serving yet again. Last week, as mentioned, she had a big game against Bagley, putting up 10 straight service points, as that's going to be an error by the Patriots. Cougars now up 4-0. Sarah Prudzynski sends it across. That's going to get dug up by the Patriots. Pass, and Svali sends it across. Set up, and Kaylee Sip's going to get that one, and she'll get the kill off of the hands of Haley Sander. Prudzynski continuing the fantastic serves when at home, as she has put up 5 straight service points. And I'll add to it as the Patriots just can't get that one across. Bounced off a couple hands, and we're going to get the first timeout. The timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothro, your Pioneer Seed dealer, on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Coming out of the Nick Prothro timeout, your community co-op scoreboard. The Cougars up top right now in this first set, 6-0. Errors have hampered the Patriots' success here. Patriots looking to get their first win of the season and get a first set win since September 7th against Red Lake County, as they're going to get that one across, get the ball across, dug back up by the Cougars. It'll be sent across by Adrina Egan, and it'll go too far out, and that'll be the first point for the Patriots. Off of the error from Adrina Egan. Kyra Stuhag serves, received by the Cougars, sends, and that's going to get tipped across by Kaylee Sip. And they're going to say a net violation on the Patriots. Point goes in favor of the Cougars. Kayliana Dahl checks into the game, and she will serve for the Cougars. We'll get this one across, dug back up by the Patriots. Svali passes over. The Patriots get it across, dug back up by the Cougars. Sent down by Lauren Thompson. The Patriots managed to get that one over, and going right back at the attack. Patriots will get the dig there. Stu Hug with the pass set, blocked at the net. Adrina Egan and Brooke Scherfenberg, or excuse me, Lauren Thompson with the block. Dahl sends this one across, set up by the Patriots. Going to just barely clear the net. Going to get sent back by Adrina Egan. Dug up by Kiana Tadman. Set by Kasia Jones. Cougars get it over. Dug back up by the Patriots. Zvaline gets it across. Dug up yet again by the Cougars. Kaylee Sip sends this one across, and she'll find some ground. Or excuse me, that was Lauren Thompson who just found the opening. And so the Cougars now up early with a 9-1 in this first set on the community co-op scoreboard. Patriots get this one across, dug back up by Maddie Steen. And they're going to and Lauren Thompson yet again with the kill. will get that past a few blockers. Received by the Patriots. They're going to have to get this one over. Haley Sander dug back up by the Cougars. Just going to punch this one over. Svalin gets the ball over the net. The Cougars trying to recover. And that's going to bounce off the net. Adrina Egan trying to get that across. And it'll just bounce off the net. Savannah Svalin sends it across. Received by Maddie Steen. Passed over to Lauren Thompson, and she's going to send this one down and get the kill. Cougars up 11-2 on the community co-op scoreboard. And Kayliana Dahl with 5 service points so far, or 4 service points, excuse me. Patriots going to get this one across. Steen with the great dig. Dug back up by the Patriots, passed over, and a little bit of miscommunication there as Olivia Winter was going to go for it, but she was just a step behind. And Kasia Jones has actually been doing the servicing. Excuse me.
No, that's fine.
She has 4 service points, or 5 now, and she's going to get a service ace. That is the very first Mustang Seed service ace of the day.
Mustang Seed, planting your future. Jay Merkin, Scott Erickson available for you with Mustang Seeds.
By the Patriots, going to get this one across and tipped off of the hands. That tipped off the hands of Dylan Miller.
And Haley Sander going to get that kill for the Winnie-Mac Patriots.
Olivia Winter back to serve for the Patriots.
13-3 Patriots are trailing as they go into the net on the serve.
Service error, as Kevin mentioned, now 14-3 on your community co-op scoreboard. Cougars lead this first set. Maddie Steen back to serve for the Cougars. Sends this one across, dug up by Olivia Winter, or Olivia Winter sets now, and she's going to get blocked. And a net violation on the Cougars. Emily Strom back to serve for the Patriots as the Patriots are down by 10, 14-4 in this first set. Emily Strom sends it across, received by the Cougars. Have to get it over from behind the 10-foot line, and that's Lauren Thompson from deep on her own side. She's going to get a perfect kill, her 4th kill of the night. Lauren Thompson back to serve for the Cougars as they are up 15-4. Dug up by Brett Deschamps. Ball's going to go high, and the Patriots can't get it over within 3, so they're just going to let this bounce. The point goes to the Cougars. Lauren Thompson sends that one across, received by Emily Strom. Dug back up by the Patriots. They just get this one over, and that's going to be too much by Isabel Onesta, or Ostina, excuse me. And attack error on the Patriots. Patriots get it over into Kiana Tadman does. Dug back up by the Cougars. Going down with some authority is Dylan Miller. Patriots have to get it over. They do. Dug back up. Kasia Jones sets, and that's going to be a kill for Kaylee Sipp. Her 3rd kill of the night. And Morgan Engel will check into the game for the Cougars as Lauren Thompson sends this one across, received by Emily Strom. The Patriots, get this one over in 3. Dug back up by the Cougars. Going down with it is Sarah Prudzynski. Morgan Engel gonna get the kill. Bounced it off a couple of hands of the Patriots. Really had no answer for that. Lauren Thompson sends this one back across, dug back, or received by the Patriots. They'll just send this one across. Kasia Jones sets. Morgan Engel gets it across, or excuse me, that's Dylan Miller. Set back up by Maddie Steen. And Morgan Engel going for the kill. And that one's going to be just high and out of the box. Attack error by the Cougars. 19-5 on your community co-op scoreboard here in this first set. The Cougars lead as they receive the serve. Maddie Steen's just going to get this one over in 3. Dug back up. Lauren Strom sets and is volleying, trying to get it one over. They block, and the Cougars block it. And they're going to say double hit on the Patriots for the error. Cougars 5 points away from winning this first set. Checking back into the game is Kasia Jones. Or excuse me, Kiana Tadman checks into the game for the Patriots. Morgan Engel digs this one up, and just going for the diving dig is Lauren Thompson, set back up by the Patriots as, excuse me, Savannah volleying. They try to send that one across, too much on it. It'll go out of play. Another error. Sent across by Isabel Markison for the Cougars. Received by the Patriots. They get this one over, get the ball over in 3. And just going to get tipped over by Kasia Jones. And as the Patriots get that right back across, no Cougars in the vicinity to come up with the dig. They'll just land in some open territory. The ball will land in some open territory. Patriots have a lot of ground to make up here. As Kyra Stuhag serves, received by Maddie Steen. Kasia Jones sets, and the Cougars are just going to get it over. Sarah Prudzynski sends it across. Patriots get it back over in 3. Jones sets, and that's going to be a kill for Morgan Engel. Engel with the beautiful kill puts the Cougars up 22-8 on your community co-op scoreboard. Sarah Prudzynski back in to serve. Gets this one across, dug up by Haley Sander. Passed over, and Savannah Svalin gets it across. The Cougars set and going to send down with authority is Morgan Engel. It'll bounce off 2 blockers' hands. She'll get the kill. Sarah Prudzynski having herself a night when serving. Sends it across, dug up by received by the Patriots as they'll get it over. Morgan Engel gets it across and past 2 blockers for the kill. Set point coming up for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars as they lead 24-6. Prudzynski sends it across, dug back up by the Patriots, and that's going to be an ace, and that will do it here in set number 1. After the first set, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars come away victorious 25-6 as we look at your Lindorf's agency in between sets. In between set report, Lindorf Agency now serving the Mahnomen County and the surrounding area. Lindorf Agency Lindfors, excuse me. Lindfors Agency in downtown Mahnomen. Proud to be a part of the Mahnomen County communities. Lindfors, your insurance agent source.
Of course, they're also located in Ada, Bagley, Clearbrook, and Fosston as well. And Jerry, right there, you saw the Ada-Borup-West Cougars capitalize on what they wanted to do in that first set. I thought one of the things that they did, of course, really set things up nicely. They got the ball to the hitters. They served, received well, and they got rolling serving the volleyball. Patriots did not receive the ball very well here in that first set, and they were never really to get any momentum, get anything going in that first set, Jer.
No, the Patriots really couldn't. They struggled by facing the attack, and head coach Tanya Hamry said in the pregame they need to be able to handle the hitters. They need to get the blocks when they matter most. They managed to get a couple key blocks towards the end of that set, but as head coach Tanya Hamry said, when they finally do start to get some momentum, it's almost too late in the set for them to really do anything. Looking at the Cougars, though, Sarah Prudzynski had 8 service points to start the night. Pretty huge to get things going. As when we will get set for the second set here, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars take the first one 25-8 here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
to electricians. We need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School, as we are now getting ready for the start of set number 2. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars came away victorious with a 25-6 set victory to start the night. As serving is Natalie Newbert for the Patriots, received by Maddie Steen, and that's going to be a kill for Kaylee Sipp, and she'll start the second set with some authority.
Sipp getting up and sending one with a strong left hand there, and off to a hot start for the Cougars, leading 1-0 here in set number 2 as the Cougars will send back Prudzynski to serve.
Prudzynski, as mentioned earlier, she starts the night with 8 service points. You can't ask for anything better than that. Dug back up by the Cougars as they will set, and Kaylee Sipp gets it across. She's going to just hammer this one down with the right hand. None of the Patriots were able to respond in time, and she'll get her second kill in this set.
Sanders sprawling out that time, coming up empty-handed as the Cougars lead 2-0.
Sarah Prudzynski sets to serve, received by Kiana Tadman. The Patriots just get this one over. Dug back up, set for Savannah Svalin. Dug up by Sarah Prudzynski. And that'll be a net violation.
Looked like Olivia Winter maybe went into the net that time for the Patriots to give the Cougars another point there on the violation. 3-0 here in set 2.
Errors seem to be the struggle for the Patriots tonight, as they have not really been able to attack the ball that well, as is received by Kiana Tadman. Savannah Svalin gets it across, dug up by the Cougars. Kasia Jones sets it up, sent back across. Svalin sends it back, too much out of play. Another error for the Patriots, and that is the story for tonight. The errors costing the Patriots a lot of momentum here on these due to this new formation. Still trying to get the bugs out, but that is a service error by Sarah Prudzynski. Doing a good job to get things going, as she had 3 service points to start.
Back serving looks like Natalie Newbert's going to do the serving here, Jerry.
Natalie Newbert will serve. Gets it across, and that'll be a service error by Newbert. Point goes in favor of the Cougars.
One of my least favorite jersey numbers, 6 or 8. It seems to just blend together, and Newbert and Stuhag for the Patriots, those jersey numbers just kind of blend together. But Cougars going back to serve now. Looks like Brooke Scherfenberg, who's back in the lineup, sends it across.
Yeah. Received by the Patriots. They got to get it over, and they do. Dug up by Isabel Markison, and sent down by Lauren Thompson. She'll get the kill. That's her 5th kill of the night. Brooke Scherfenberg will serve yet again, as the Cougars have a 6-1 lead here in the second set. Dug up by the Cougars, trying to get that one across. They do, but it'll go out of play. Kasia Jones trying to set that one up, but too much on it. And point goes in favor of the Winnie Mac Patriots. Savannah Svalin will serve for the Patriots. Maddie Steen receives. Doug passed over to Keisha Jones. Set. And that's going to be a kill for Kylie Lewis.
Lewis comes with the right-hand power that time. As looks like Jones going to go back to serve. Cougars rotation sends Marcuson out, and back in is Dylan Miller, front row.
Jones gets it across, and that's going to be a service ace. Another Mustang service ace. Contact Jay Merkins at 218-415-097 or 87, or Scott Erickson at 218-368-5314. Sent back across by the Cougars. Dug up by the Patriots. They're going to get this one, get it over. Cougars set. Lauren Thompson from behind the 10-foot line. The Patriots get it over in 3. Dug back up by Thompson. Maddie Steen with the beautiful dig. And on that dig, she'll get the kill.
Kind of sent it over on a free ball there, like you say. One time sends it across and finds a spot in the defense. Cougar point.
As Scherfenberg sends it across yet again, off of a block. Patriots got blocked by both Kylie Lewis, and I want to say that was Lauren Thompson as well on the double block. Brooke Scherfenberg back to serve yet again.
Jones
back to serve, excuse me.
And Lewis with a block at the net, block kill, and Jones will go back to serve.
Jones sends it across, dug up by Olivia Winter. Going back with his Haley Sander, dug up by Lauren Thompson. Kiana Tadman digs. And a little bit of miscommunication as Emily Strom can't get up to the ball in time. And it'll go back another point in favor of the Cougars.
Timeout Patriots.
And the Patriots call a timeout. That is this is part of the, excuse me.
Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed.
Yeah, and we'll be back here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Wayne and Marissa at the Ben and Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John Wayne and Marissa at Ben and Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben and Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ada-Borup-West Cougars lead 12 to 2 in the second set, and it has been all Cougars in the second set. A couple of errors have cost the Patriots a lot of momentum as they themselves have just struggled offensively to get kills, and they have no answer for the attack game from the Cougars so far, as Keisha Jones will serve yet again for the Cougars. It's going to get dug up by the Patriots, passed over. Haley Sander, she's going to get the kill as it bounced off of the hands of off of Maddie Steen, I believe.
Yep, she was the one to go for the dive and wasn't able to play it off that pancake, and it'll be Patriots going back to serve, getting a point there, 12-3. They trail in set number 2.
Olivia Winter will serve for the Patriots. Received by the Cougars. Jones sets, and trying to get that one over is Kylie Lewis. That'll be a net violation on the Cougars, and point goes in favor of the Patriots.
Patriots going to serve. They get that point, and hopefully they can try to turn this into some positivity here for the Patriots in the blue and red tonight.
Dug back up by received by Lauren Thompson. Set up by Keisha Jones, and Kylie Lewis is just going to bounce that off the net. Another point for the Patriots, and momentum starting to swing a little bit. The Patriots starting to get some points going their way. Maddie Steen receives the ball. Keisha Jones sets. Going back across is Morgan Angle. And the Patriots get this one over. Maddie Steen with the dig laid out for it, and that'll be a kill by, I want to say that was Natalie Newbert who will get the kill on the play. Olivia Winter back to serve. Received by Maddie Steen. Keisha Jones sets. And Lauren Thompson is just going to get it over. And lift call here, or double hit on the Patriots.
Now, almost like it looked like it was slippery there for Luella Strum, as it'll be point Cougars on the air. They get it back as 13 now for the Cougars.
Alex Tinjum will check into the game, and she will serve for the Cougars as they lead 13-8, and she'll get a service ace. Kiana Tadman couldn't get control of it, and Alex Tinjum, her first serve of the night, goes as an ace. Sends this one back across, dug up by Claire Stuhag. Trying to get that one over is Kira Stuhag, and she's blocked at the net. And
Dylan Miller.
Yeah, Dylan Miller in the right place at the right time. And that'll be another point for the Cougars as Tinjum sends it across, set up by the Patriots. It'll go well behind the antenna here. And it'll be another point for the Cougars. Alex Tinjum so far 3 service points, off to a good start. Sends that one across, and there'll be another service ace. It'll bounce off the hands of Natalie Newbert. So Alex Tinjum couldn't ask for a better start to her night, as she'll slowly get this one across, sent over by Kira Stuhag. Managing to get it back across is Kylie Lewis. Dug up by Isabel Marcus. Bounced off the netting here in the middle of in front of us. And sends that back across. Kayliana Dahl there. As Sarah Prudzynski just gets it across in 3. Dug up by Tinjum. And they're going to call Tinjum on the lift.
Yeah, Patriots are going to get it back. 17-7. Ada-Borup-West leads in this second set. Cougars took the first set 25-6 as we get a couple of rotational substitutions for both the Patriots and the Cougars. It's like Patriots are going to send back to serve Emily Strum. Sophomore going to serve it with the right hand.
Emily Strum will send that across, received by the Cougars. Set by Kasia Jones. Going back is Lauren Thompson. And the Patriots going to get the kill. Haley Sander gets it past 2 Cougar defenders. And the Cougars starting to crawl their way back into the second set. As you mentioned, Kevin, they lose the first one 25-6, and that's going to be a service error. That'll be a service error by the Patriots. Lauren Thompson back to serve. Received by Kira Stuhag. Going back, trying to get it across is Isabel Ostina.
Ostina, yep.
And she'll just hit the net. Violation by the Patriots. Cougars back to serve. And that'll be a service ace for Lauren Thompson.
Lauren Thompson's had a great run, last couple of seasons, especially, going back to last year, now this year on the varsity side. She's really cemented herself. Pretty consistent server, and it's showing again here tonight. She gets the Cougars to a 20-8 lead in set 2.
Send back across.
Another ace.
That'll be another ace. Lauren Thompson getting things rolling here.
Morgan Engel going to check in. Kasa Jones checking out on a substitution. Engel likely to get into a setter position, something they'd like to see her long-term take over.
As Thompson gets that across, the Patriots do. Patriots manage to receive and get it back, but too much on the outside. Another point for the Cougars. 22-8 here in the second set. The Cougars 3 points away from taking set number 2. Lauren Thompson gets it across, and it'll be too much. Service error for her, and the point goes in favor of the Patriots.
So Winnimac will send Haley Sander back to serve as Svaline comes in front row in substitution for Kiana Tadman.
Sander sends it across, received by Maddie Steen. Set up by Engel, and Kaylee Sipp just whiffed on the attack there. Got up in the air too early, and she couldn't meet the ball in time off of the error. So Sander with the service point. And the ball received by Maddie Steen. Going back is Dylan Miller. and she'll put too much on it on the attack error. Another point for the Patriots. They have a long way to go. They are down double digits, 11 points, 22-11 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Received by Sarah Prudzynski. Lauren Thompson sets. Kaylee Sip sends it back. And that'll be a kill for her as Kyra Stuag couldn't control it. So Kaylee Sip with the kill.
Izzy Markison will serve, set, 23-11.
Received by Kiana Tatum. The Patriots get it across. Going back is Sarah Prudzynski, and she'll bounce it off of Isabel Ostina's hands. And we have set point for the Cougars, 24-11. As Isabel Markison gets ready. Sends it across, received by Kiana Tadman. Savannah Smalling's trying to send it across, but blocked by Sarah Prudzynski. And that's going to do it for this first set.
Second set,
excuse me. The Cougars win 25-11. And here on the Linfors Agency, Agency in between set report, the Cougars continuing their strong play in the second set, managing to come up with some big kills and big stops. The Patriots, on the other hand, just still struggling. They're getting too many errors on the net. But it's the new formation.
Yep.
We're still seeing bugs getting worked out, and head coach Tanya Hamry put it best. They're still going to work this out.
They're searching for their first win, and now they're searching for some positivity. How can they do that? If they don't come out with a win tonight, how are they going to find that positivity? We're going to see in the third set. See if they can keep their heads up and earn some points here and make this interesting for the Cougars. They try to keep the hammer down here. They found their way again. It started with the receive, but they're just firing on all cylinders right now and taking advantage of errors, and that seems to be the story tonight, Jer.
Yeah, and head coach Jim Lee could most likely going to be happy at the fact that they are serving the ball well.
They are doing a very nice job
That has been the one
serving.
thing. This has been the Linfors Insurance Agency in between set report.
Right.
We'll be back with the third set here on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com.
Into savings on oil change and tires this month at Bitker Inc. The savings fall into your pocket with $10 off all Lucas oil change on your vehicles at Bitker Inc. Call to schedule your Lucas oil change and save the $10. Call Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP. That's 456-7467. Fall into more savings with Lucas oil changes at Bitker Inc. Oil change, tire repair, and new tires. Bitker Inc. Located between Ada and Halsted. Call Troy 456-7467.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School as Sarah Prudzynski sets us up for the first set. Dug up by Kiana Tadman. Patriots get it across in three as Lauren Thompson with the dig. And it'll be a 4-hit violation on the Cougars. And first point goes to the Winnie Mac Patriots.
Yep, third set, Patriots trailing 2-0 to the Cougars as the Patriots will send, going back to serve, Natalie Newbert.
Newbert sends it across, received by Isabel Markison on the left side. Going across is Adrina Egger, and she will get the kill.
Egan came on that backside from Jones and sent it down. That's Adrina's go-to move, and that's a good set there from Jones pretty much in that rotation. They do a great job with it as now Kayleana Dahl will serve for the Cougars.
Kayleana Dahl sends it across, dug up by Kira Stuhag. Patriots get it over in 3 and just too much. I want too much by Emily Strom. Sends it out.
2-1 Cougars as Dahl serves it across.
Dug back up by the Patriots. Sent back by Haley Sander. Lauren Thompson sets, and she's going to get that one down with a full head of steam. Natalie Newbert had to move out the way.
The pace for the Cougars on their passes to the hitters has really been nice to see here this evening, and Thompson right there, just the timing is on for the Cougars hitters up front right now, and good pass from Jones.
Dahl sends it back across, received by Sander. In the middle, and that's going to be Olivia Winter with the kill, gets it through a double block. Finds some momentum, and the Patriots keeping pace here in the third set, 3-2 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Svaline set to serve it here for the Patriots, left to right.
Svaline sends it across, received by the Cougars. Lauren Thompson yet again off of the set by Jones, gets another kill. And Kasia Jones goes back to serve for the Cougars. This attack has been the big factor for them all night, as they have just poured it on. And the Patriots have to get it over in 3. They do. Dug back up by the Cougars. Sent back across is Dylan Miller. And blocked at the net was Engel. And trying to go for the diving dig is Kayleana Dahl. It'll bounce off her hand. Point goes in favor for the Patriots.
Yeah, Olivia Winter got a nice pass on the left side, and she came with the attack and a big swing that time. Off a Dahl, like you said, sprawling as the Patriots score. And it's 4-3 Ada-Borup-West here in set 3.
Olivia Winter serves for the Patriots. Just gets it over the net. Kasia Jones sent back by Adrina Egan. And trying to go across is Emily Strom, but she'll hit the net on the attack error. And
Cougars side out, and 5-3 lead is looks like Maddie Steen going to go to serve.
Maddie Steen sends it across, dug up by Olivia Winter. And that'll be sent out by Haley Sander. And the Cougars with another point, 6-3 lead. Maddie Steen sends it across, dug up by Kiana Tadman. Olivia Winter sets. Patriots just get it across. Dahl sets, and Maddie Steen just sends it back over. Patriots get it right back. Steen passes over, set by Jones. And going for the attack was Dylan Miller. Couldn't get it. She's blocked. And the Patriots now set. Haley Sander sends it across, dug up by Kasia Jones. And as Kayleana Dahl and Lauren Thompson collide, the ball bounces off the net, and that'll be another point for the Patriots.
Winnie Mack will side out, 6-4. Cougars leading the Patriots. Patriots going back to serve.
Emily Strom to serve for the Patriots. Received by Dahl. Thompson passes it back over, and Kasia Jones just gets it across. Sanders sets it back. Winter trying to get it across the net in 3. She doesn't, as it'll bounce off the net. Side out error on the Patriots, so that'll send Lauren Thompson back to serve for the Cougars. Thompson sends it across, received by the Patriots. Sanders, it's blocked at the net and couldn't come up with it. There on the block was Kaylee Sipp and Sarah Prudzynski.
Lauren Thompson to go back serve. Cougars 8, Patriots 4 in set 3.
Has received by Kiana Tadman. The Patriots trying to get that one across in 3, but out of play. Another error goes in favor of the Cougars. 9-4 here in the third set on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. As Lauren Thompson will get the service error and point for the Patriots. Trying to claw their way back. This has been the most interesting set so far. Patriots have kept up with the Cougars as Haley Sander will serve. Received by Lauren Thompson, set by Jones. And just getting that one over is Miller. Svalin blocked at the net, gets it right back across. Jones passes over to Miller, and Miller gets it across for the kill.
10-5 Cougars there as Markuson will check out. Steen back in. Miller checks out. And Scherfenberg comes in on serve rotation.
Brooke Scherfenberg we didn't see a lot or her last week, but she is back, and it's good to see her back as she'll send that across, received by Sander. Svalin sends it back across, dug up by Thompson, and Kaylee Sipp finds the corner. And she gets the kill. That is her 8th kill of the night.
Another nice set assist from Kaysa Jones, too.
As Scherfenberg sends it across, dug up by Tadman, and just sent right back as Sarah Prudzynski gets the kill.
We like to call that the old tip kill. Jer right there in the front row, and she got up at the point of attack and stepped it right back down with a quick little touch.
Scherfenberg serve is received by the Patriots. Going across is Isabel Ostina, and trying to get it across is Sarah Prudzynski, but ball will just take a bad bounce off the net. And so, looked like we were going to see a sub, but for the Cougars, the floor will stay the same. But Kira Stuhog checks in for the Patriots to serve. Stuhog serve, received by Steen. Set up by Prudzynski, and trying to get it over with Sipp. It just takes the bad bounce off her fingertips. It'll be another point for the Patriots as it's 12-7 here. Cougars lead on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
And back serving here for the Patriots continues Kira Stuhog.
Stuhog's serve is received by Steen, but passed over by Thompson, and just getting it across is Sipp, and Sipp will get the kill.
Cougars 13, Patriots 7 here in the third set. Cougars lead the match 2-0, 25-6, 25-11.
Sarah Prudzynski will serve yet again for the Cougars. Passed over by Kira Stuhog and killed by Savannah Svalin. Excuse me. Checking into the game for Kiana Tadman is Emily Strom. And that's going to get sent back by Kaylee Sipp. Pass over to Svalin and dug back up by. That's going to be a net violation by the Patriots.
Yeah, Winter went into the net again, went under the net, I should say, in that one.
Yeah, Sipp trying to set up a pass over to Adrina Egan, but then Winter going up in the net as Sipp, her first serve is going to go as a service error, and we'll see Kayliana Dahl come back into the game. Savannah Svalin will serve for the for the Patriots, excuse me.
That's right. Svalin going to serve. 14-9, Cougars leading the Patriots. Patriots serve set 3.
Svalin serve received by Steen. Jones sets. Thompson sends it across, and she'll find the line for the kill.
Yeah, kind of off the fingertips, too. It wasn't maybe the cleanest of hits, but she found a spot. And ultimately, it's all that matters.
Yeah.
And she's had a very nice night again swinging, as it looks like back serving will be Kaysa Jones.
Kaysa Jones sends it across. Dug back up by the Patriots. They'll get it across. Steen digs. As Jones sets, trying to go across as Miller. It'll bounce off the net. And the Patriots now back within 5. 15-10, the Cougars lead here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Olivia Winter will serve for the Patriots. Gets it across, received by Dahl. Thompson trying to go for the kill, blocked. As the block goes off of the hands of Maddie Steen, it just finds a spot in the middle, and she gets a kill. Maddie Steen will serve for the Cougars now. 16-10, Cougars lead here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Dug back up by Tadman. Sent over to Sander. The Cougars just get it over in 3. Set up, Strom sets up for Sanders. Sanders' hit is dug up by Steen, and that'll be a kill for Sarah Prudzynski. Steen, go back to serve. Received by the Patriots, passed over to Sander, and Sander hit is going to bounce off the net. Cougars now lead 18-10 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Maddie Steen still serving as the Patriots receive. Sanders gets it across, but she's blocked and bounced off the hands of Emily Strom. Out of play, 19-10, Cougars lead.
Prudzynski did a nice job getting the block there as the Cougars starting to run away here in set 3.
Steen's serve is received by the Patriots. Dug back up by the Cougars. Going across. Lauren Thompson finds a spot. Bounce off the hands of Kiana Tadman. And that'll be another kill for Thompson. 20-10 lead, as you mentioned, Kevin. Cougars now starting to run away with it here in the third set. As Steen just gets that one across, and that'll be a service ace.
And the Patriots, it's like coaching staff's just going to let them live it, finish it out here. And timeouts sometimes get used. In this case, they're just going to let it ride.
Steen gets it across, received by the Patriots. Dug back up. Trying to go across is Emily Strom, but bounced off the net. 22-10, as you mentioned, Kevin. Just going to let this one play out. Trying to see some more of the bugs, where they need to improve. It was a very interesting matchup as Sanders' hit is blocked in the middle by Thompson and Prudzynski.
Yeah. Prudzynski's had a really nice run here in the middle. She's putting hand up, got a nice block as the Cougars go up 23-10 in the final set. Lead the match 2-0, trying for the sweep.
Steen they're going to say a service ace. Hug the line just enough.
Yeah.
And that'll be.
They're going to, well.
No.
Are
they going?
They are actually out. I think that's accurate. To my angle, It looked like it was out too. I was
same here. And when I saw the flag go up, it looked like they were going to keep that as an ace, but it does not stand. And point goes for the Patriots. Steen passes over to Thompson, who just gets it across. Dug back up by the Patriots. Winter sets, trying to get it back across is Luella Strom. It'll just bounce off the net. And we are now at match point here. I believe there's a – no, yeah, we are at match point.
Yes, it is, 24-11. And serving for the Cougars is Holly Flum.
Holly Flum looks to close out this match and the Cougars look to get a 3-0 sweep against the Winnie Mac Patriots. Flom's serve is received. Sanders almost gets it across. The ball takes an unfavorable bounce at the net, and that will do it as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars come away victorious in this third set, 25-11.
So the 3-set victory for the Cougars, 25-6, 25-11, and 25-11 gives the Cougars now an 8-game win streak, Jer?
An 8-game win streak. The Cougars extend that one, and with that they move to 3-0 in Pine to Prairie Conference.
Yep.
And so they'll sit atop of the Pine to Prairie Conference for another couple days. When we come back, we will have more of your post-game reports here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an ancient pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars come away victorious. Here on your postgame report, brought to you by your Home Crown Realty. Home Crown Realty. See Brandy Dahl and Eric Smart when looking to buy or sell real estate. Home Crown Realty agents are licensed in both Minnesota and North Dakota and have listings available on homecrownrealty.com. Your summary, Ada-Borup-West Cougars coming away victorious in a 3-0 sweep. Cougars win the first set 25-6, which saw Sarah Prudzynski have herself quite a start to the night as she started the game with 8 service points. And the Cougars would win that set 25-6. Following in the second set, the Cougars and the Patriots would go back and forth. Patriots start to find their way into this game, but had too much ground to make up, and the Cougars would win second set 25-11. Third set started off a lot closer. Both teams trading points back and forth. Errors playing a big factor in the third set, and they would come, but the Cougars ultimately would run away with it towards the end of it and win 25-11. This has been your post-game show summary by Home Crown Realty, and your post-game summary brought to you by the Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court on the campus of Benedictine Living Community of Ada.
To support athletes at every level of play. We'll get you back on the field or on the court as safely and quickly as possible, no matter what sport you play. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists will provide expert care for your injuries so you can put on your uniform to do what you love again. Essentia Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, caring for you like nowhere else. For more information, visit essentiahealth.org.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars come away victorious against the Winnie Mac Patriots 3-0, winning set 1 25-6, set 2 25-11, and set 3 25-11. And moving on, we'll get to our sub of the game, brought to you by your hometown Subway in Ada. We're going to have to give the sub of the game to Alex Tinjam. She came into the game in the second set and really made her presence known back behind the line, putting up 4 service points back-to-back and putting the Cougars in great position in set number 2. Your Subway sub of the game goes to Alex Tinjam, brought to you by your Subway in Ada. Now, alongside me is head coach of the Cougars, Coach Jim Lee. Coach, what are your thoughts on tonight? How do you feel tonight went for you?
I think that what we need to do is to improve our service even, and we said that, and I think that we did that to the point, but I think we still want to go and improve that more, and I think most coaches will go ahead and say that, what they need to go and improve on is service even. I'll agree with that statement.
Yeah, Sarah Prudzynski in the first set had 8 service points. Your serve receive definitely was a lot better, and you are going to be looking to improve it. Any other keys that you saw tonight, or strengths that you saw tonight, that really played a factor?
I think our blocking was good last weekend. It's carried over into tonight here too, so that was good to see. So we didn't have a drop off in that regard there. I think our movement wasn't really good about the first 5 to 7 points, and after that we really had Libero and Thompson and some of the girls in the back row, Marcus, and they really moved really well and got some nice digs up there. Yeah, and you definitely got the attack game going as both Lauren Thompson and Kaylee Sipp really made their marks today on the in the attacking and putting up quite a number of kills. Well, everything's kind of attached in volleyball. You need a pass, you need a set, you need a kill. And before that, you even need a serve. So I think that we served pretty effectively here tonight too. We want to go ahead and still upgrade in that category, but it's still pretty good here tonight. So it's all connected. Yeah, you get the big win over Winnie Mac. Yeah, obviously last season you take the loss to them, but a lot of improvements, and your win over Foston did carry over for tonight, and the team looked good. And you mentioned the service error, serve receive still needs to be improved, and you have a couple days before your next match against Lake Park Audubon. What are you going to be focusing on most coming into or for tomorrow before the next match? I think when we played Lake Park and Winnie Mac last year at their place, is that we had too many unforced errors. You know, so that tonight we very much so limited those unforced errors. I think that's been a big key for us this season, is that when we were so young last year with the majority of them being sophomores, we just had too many unforced errors. And like I said, wisdom is really nice to have, but sometimes you got to pay a price for it. We paid a price last year, but we're definitely reaping those rewards here tonight and throughout the season. Coach, any other keys or strengths you saw in tonight's win over Winnie Mac? No, I like the bench. Like all the bench was in the crowd. We really appreciate that, especially the band. The band played again here tonight, second match this season. They're really loud, and we really get into when they play, so we do appreciate the band playing. Yeah, definitely something I'm still getting used to. My second game here, so seeing the pep band out there, it really is something to see. When they first start up, it's like, whoa. You just feel it. It's like, here we go, all right. Yeah, you feel the energy kind of rise, and you can see it with how your team performs. It's a playoff atmosphere when you're going to have the band, whether it's here or any other place, especially in a smaller gym in the confines. And the bigger gyms like down the cities, that the band, they have more people in the band, but it doesn't bounce off the walls like it does in the smaller gyms up north here. So it's always fun to go and see a band at any gym. So we really appreciate them playing tonight. Yeah, thank you. Coach, I believe that's going to do it for us, but thank you, and congrats on the big win tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you. When we come back, we will be interview a couple of the Ada-Borup-West Cougar players and head coach of the Winnie Mac Patriots, Tanya Hamry, here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Lindfors Insurance and Grinnell Mutual, your prosperity is our purpose. Our coverage is backed by comprehensive insurance products and great customer service. In fact, serving you is our top priority at Lindfors Insurance. We believe business is based on trust, and you trust us to serve you so you can trust in tomorrow. Contact the Lindfors Insurance Agency, your local Grinnell Mutual agents, for all your insurance needs. You can visit with them at their locations in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, new location in Mahnomen, and now in Ada. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company. It's here at Norman County Implement, now on the lot, the new Blast of the 2021 model Versatile Delta Tracks. Call for large discount. This Versatile DT 570 with PTO, it's huge discounts, and it's now on the lot at Norman County Implement. And also arrived 2 brand new Woods 15-foot Batwing mowers. Talk with Chuck O'Neill on the beet harvest equipment. Other deals getting done for other trades coming in. Norman County Implement with a new Versatile Fury for sale or rent this fall. Talk with Chuck O'Neill, Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School, continuing the Home Crown Realty postgame report. Moving on, we will get to the stars of the game, brought to you by the Darren Ramey Insurance Agency and American Federal Bank. The star of the game goes to Sarah Prudzynski, who is here with me as she put up 14 total points in the night, and 11 of those coming from the service department. And Sarah, I mean, what did you see out there tonight?
I felt everybody did pretty well tonight. Everybody's consistent. There's still a few things we got to work on, but no, Winnie Mac gave us they're a pretty decent team, and they give us a battle, and I'm always happy to play against them. They always have something to show us. Yeah, definitely. Coach Lee mentioned the serve-receive was going to be a big part, something that you guys are always looking to improve on. Do you feel that you were able to improve upon that tonight? I feel we improved on our serve-receive tonight. I feel it's pretty consistent, and I feel it's been getting better throughout the volleyball year this year. And defensively, you guys came out and really were able to make a lot of big blocks when you needed to, and really not let Winnie Mac get their offensive attack going. I mean, how did that really all come together for you guys? You know, our blocking, it's been pretty good this year. I don't really know how to explain it. We just work on it a lot, and it's one thing that we really love to do, and we just do it. Yeah, and you know, talking with Coach, had a lot of fans in attendance, and the pep band was back. And me not being from here, so it's still kind of an interesting thing to see when you come for a volleyball game. It really kind of just gets the energy going. It does and at the beginning of the game. It shows a lot when you guys come out and play after the pep band does their thing during your warm-ups. You come out with a lot of energy. Yes, it does. And for you, when serving, you started the night with 8 service points in the first set. And I mean, you started out really amazing. You continued it on through these sets. I mean, what was the key for you in this? Well, my key tonight was just to keep the serve in, and just keep the serve in. That was my goal tonight. Yeah, you definitely were able to do that. Sarah Prudzynski, our star of the game here.
And thank you, Sarah, and good luck tonight, or good luck next week, or in your next match against Lake Park Audubon.
Thank you.
When we come back, we will have Kayliana Dahl here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Subway Ada. Eat fresh. If you need lunch or dinner for a meeting or a get-together on short notice, Subway Ada can put together a great meal quickly. They have party platters, cookies, chips, soups, and beverage options. They have box lunches as well that they can put together for your group. Subway Ada builds it the way you want it with fresh bread and fresh veggies. Think of Subway Ada when you need catering for any occasion, large or small. Subway Ada, the home of fresh. 784-SUBS or 784-7827. Subway Ada. Eat fresh.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
This is Bruce Visser from Visser Grading. Visser Grading is proud to be blading and grading the roads in Strand and McDonaldsville townships. We at Visser Grading would like to wish the best of luck to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Thanks for allowing us to serve you, and we hope to for many years to come. Good luck to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars from myself and everyone at Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School, here in the, we're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial Radio booth. Visit Laura Tweeten today about retirement accounts and annuities here on the Home Crown Realty post-game report. And continuing with Stars of the Game, brought to you by Darren Ramey Insurance and American Federal Bank. We met with one star of the game, Sarah Prudzynski, who had a heck of a night, putting up 14 total points, most of which coming from the service line. Well, another star we had sitting right next to me is Kaylee Dahl. And Kaylee, what did you see from your team tonight?
I saw a lot of improvement tonight, and I saw our hitters really putting the ball down, which was good, especially against, like, a little slower-paced game, so it's good to get that energy up. Yeah,
and Coach Lee harping big on the serve-receive, and you yourself were able to attribute to the serves getting 6 service points in the night. I mean, how much has the serve-receive improved based off of tonight in your eyes?
I think that tonight it improved a lot. It was good to see that we were getting the serves up and keeping our serves in. I don't remember too many shanks, so that's good.
Yeah, and you mentioned your attackers really getting after it, and it was more of a slow-paced game. You weren't going point after point, but your attackers were able to get the kills and bring a lot of energy to this matchup.
Yeah, that was really good to see our hitters really step up and put it down.
And Coach even mentioned the audience. You guys had another big crowd, pep band once again coming out, and I see it on the floor when you guys are warming up. It really shows how much the pep band gives you guys energized. You always seem to come out with a lot of energy. Does that play a factor when you get set for or get ready for the first serve?
Yeah, for sure. Any kind of music gets us all hype, and then especially from the pep band, who you just have even more people there and it's louder, so it's great.
Yeah. Excuse me. And defensively, you guys were able to get a lot of key blocks and key moments. How are you able to keep up that pace with the blocks and allow your attackers to set up for kills?
It was really good to see our blockers get those random roll shots down. That was good to help our defense move around faster, and we're always able to kind of go around the block so we get those other balls up so we can get a good pass and they can hit the ball.
Kayliana Dahl, our other star of the game, brought to you by Darren Ramey Insurance and American Federal Bank. Kaylee, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
When we come back, we will continue on with the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game and the Enbridge Player of the Game here on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com.
West Main Pizza welcomes you to dine in. Call for takeout or delivery of your orders. Now, with Pizza Order, get your coupon for free large order of garlic breadsticks with your next 16-inch pizza order. Use your West Main reward points and save more. Rewards at westmainpizza.net. More than just pizza. Enjoy fresh garden salads, taco salads, super nachos, garlic bread, soups, subs. Treat yourself to ice cream or your favorite shake. West Main Pizza in Ada.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School as the Cougars come away victorious against the Winnie Mac Patriots 3-0 in 3 sets, winning the first set 25-6, second set 25-11, and third set 25-11. Here the postgame show presented by Home Crown Realty, and we are broadcasting from the Laura Thrivent Financial Radio booth. Visit Laura tweeting today about life insurance and long-term care insurance. And as we just finished talking with both Sarah Prudzynski and Kayliana Dahl, we move to our Enbridge Player of the Game, or players.
Yeah, in this case, right, players, and we had them both come up. Enbridge Energy and their Line 3 replacement project continues. It's nearing completion. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3.us. And Jerry, when we talk about the Enbridge Energy Player of the Games, I think you hit it nail on the head when we talked about the stars. Kayliana Dahl played really solid in all facets where she was on the floor, and Prudzynski at the net, serving, did really well. Yep. Just overall, just really solid play from those two specific, but it was a team effort, as we very well know, so a pretty solid effort here this evening for those two.
Yeah, definitely improving on their serve receive, like Coach Jim Lee wanted. And that as Kevin mentioned, Kayliana Dahl and Sarah Prudzynski, your Enbridge Player of the Games. Moving on to the RDK Precision Player of the Game.
Yep, RDK Enterprises. PlanterDoc.com. RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and in Drayton, 701-636-2119. And they wish everybody a safe and successful harvest. So who do you think stood out as our Precision Player of the Game tonight, Jer?
Our Precision Player of the Game, the one that stood out most to me was Lauren Thompson. She had 3 service points, 2 blocks, and 9 kills on the night, and some of those, and just managing to be precise when attacking the ball, finding the open spots, and Lauren Thompson is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game.
On the radio side, we want to talk about digging, of course, and the guys at Visser Trenching always do a great job digging. Visser Trenching ready for you, and of course, Cougars on the receive had to do some digging here tonight. Patriots did some digging too. I thought both sides did a nice job of. There was a lot of effort getting those low shots here tonight. So they're digging up a lot of things, just like Visser Trenching digs around the area too.
Yep, Maddie Steen, I would say
she was doing a great job.
She was doing
digging.
a great job of digging for the Cougars.
A lot of stretching out, going for it. There is. I think we take another break here on this Home Crown Realty postgame report, Jared. I think we come back. Should talk performance ag
and Halstead.
Telephone Company. Yes, we've got the postgame connection still to come. Home Crown Realty postgame report. Cougars defeat the Patriots 3-0. Plus, we'll do our final stats. It's still on the way on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Welcome to the Ada-Borup-West School. This educational campus is filled with energy and a culture of striving for excellence with academics, fine arts, and athletics. With current enrollment over 700 students who are busy learning and participating in school activities, the administration and staff of Ada-Borup-West School welcomes parents and community members to also participate with support to all students. Learn more of the current success and events at the school website ada.k12.mn.us.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars came away victorious against the Winnie-Mac Patriots, sweeping them 3-0 as we get set to give you our Performance Ag High Performance Player of the game.
Yeah, that's right. And a full line of seed from corn, sugar beet, soybean, wheat, and cover crop. And they've added the seed treater as well at Performance Ag. They don't want all the business, just yours, Performance Ag, west of Borup. And Jerry, who do you feel is deserving of being the high-performance player today?
I would say the high-performance player of the game would go to Kaylee Sipp.
Yeah.
She managed to, she also had 9 kills on the night with a block, but her high performance brought a lot of high energy for the Cougars.
And she gets when she gets the kill, she gets the big arm swings. She always brings some celebration to it, and having the energy is a huge piece, no doubt about it. So,
and definitely that is why Kaylee Sipp is our Performance Ag High Performance Player of the game.
There you go. Post-game report from Home Crown Realty is you're going to talk about the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection.
Yeah, Halstead Telephone Company keeping you connected, serving the communities and schools including Halstead, Norman County West, Fisher, Climax, Shelley, East Grand Forks, Hillsborough, and surrounding rural areas. Halstead Telephone Company is how to connect, and that connection, post-game connection goes from Casa Jones to all of her outside hitters.
She did a good job setting them up, didn't she?
She set them up beautifully tonight, and she just found a way to set them up for success, to get these kills. not a lot of attacking errors. So Casa Jones, that is part of our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection.
That's right. It's all part of the Home Crown Realty post-game report. And I think one more break, and then we'll come back. And what do you think, Jerry? Are you ready for final stats?
Yeah, as best as I can be.
These will be unofficial, okay? So we had a good time with learning here tonight. This is Jerry's first radio and your live event broadcast, and certainly we appreciate you tuning in and giving us some positivity here for Jerry. We've all been those first times going, and we if you've seen Jerry flipping through pages here, we don't just have one thing. He's got to do a lot.
Yeah.
So it's a lot for someone to handle. So and you look at us that we've been around for a long time. It's old hat, but
yeah,
certainly a lot for you to go with. Let's take one more break. You'll get some stats and run things down as the Cougars sweep the Patriots tonight. This is the Home Crown Realty postgame report.
Offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. A Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, A Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
Back here at Ada-Borup-West High School as we get set to wrap this up. We are here sitting in the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial Radio booth. Visit Laura today about mutual funds. Again, we are here in the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial Radio booth. Continuing on with the Home Crown Realty post-game report. Moving on to the Christian Motors stats for the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile. And looking at the stats for the Winnie Mac Patriots, kind of difficult for them to keep track of some stats.
We'll call them unofficial.
Very unofficial stats. Olivia Winter with 2 service points on the night and 2 kills. Natalie Newbert with 1 kill and an assist. Savannah Svalin, been struggling with that one all night, has had a kill on the night for herself. And Haley Sander with 1 service point and 3 kills. She managed to try and bring a lot of the energy for the Winnie Mac Patriots. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, definitely more unofficial stats as Kayliana Dahl finishes the night with 6 service points. Kaysa Jones had 6 service points as well and a number of assists that I was unable to keep track of. Sarah Prudzynski with 11 service points and 3 kills, also with 4 blocks on the evening. Isabel Markison also with getting a service point. Brooke Scherfenberg coming in to tonight's matchup to serve. She had a service point herself. Lauren Thompson with 3 service points, 9 kills, and 2 blocks. Kaylee Sipp had 9 kills and a block herself in tonight's matchup. And Adrina Egan, with 1 kill and 1 block on the night. Kylie Lewis also had a kill for herself. Maddie Steen had 6 service points and 2 kills. Morgan Engel with 4 kills on the night. And Dylan Miller Dylan Miller had 2 kills and a block for tonight as well. And Alex Tinjum came in to serve, and she put up 4 service points. This has been your Christian Motors stat read here on the Home Crown Realty post-game report. I am Jerry Peralta, and I would like to thank you all for tuning in and listening to me stumble through my words. And
you worked your way through it. You're going to get better, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, Jerry. But it was good to have you out here tonight doing this, and we had Brandon Loosbrock running the show. Brandon does more behind the scenes now and just controls things way more than he did last year, too. He continues to get better as well. Yeah. Except he's not going to be here on Thursday because he's got some cross country.
Cross country.
He's an athlete. He's an athlete.
Yeah, and we all hope the best for him.
Absolutely.
For Thursday.
Hey, did you wish your mom a happy birthday yet?
Oh yeah. I have not. I was trying to find the right time. Mom, I would like to wish a very special happy birthday to my mom, Diane Moody. As honestly, I don't remember how old she's turning, but you know what? I don't need to know that.
It's all right.
It is just her birthday, and I would like to wish her a very special happy birthday here on KRJB 106.5 and your live event.
Thanks to Kaylin back in the studios. KRJB here tonight as well. She's got some more stats and highlights and other items to get to. How about other games tonight, Jerry? What do we have here inside the gymnasium?
Oh, and for our excuse me.
There you go.
Yeah, the Ada-Borup-West C team came away victorious, winning 2-1, and the Ada-Borup-West JV team sweeps with 2 sets to 0. The JV team wins 25-6 in set 1 and 25-14 in set 2.
There you go.
C team wins set 1 25-23. Winnie Mac wins set 2 25-23, and Ada-Borup-West closes that out with 15-13 as C team wins their matchup 2-1.
And the Cougars win the varsity 3-0 over Winnie Mac from the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Thanks for tuning in on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.